Let's introduce ourselves. I just log into Facebook Live. So we're going to show the world. Hello everybody that is watching. We are visiting today a beautiful, quaint resort in the Akumal Bay. Here's Mateo, Aleli, Miss Polly, in backlight so you see a bad silhouette. And Sol driving. So Aleli is going to give us a little tour. And we want to show, especially for all those brides looking for a special place to get married that is more intimate. This is, what are we? Akumal Bay Resort. In Akumal Bay, which is one of the prettiest bays in the Riviera Maya.
Full of turtles.
Full of turtles. Yeah, anything special you want to be sharing? We are like live with sound. They can
beautiful. Hello. Well, as you can see, in English, right?
Yes.
As you can see, there's a pool for every building we have.
This is nice. You have a little pool for every building, so you don't have to be with 100 other people.
Morning.
Morning.
How is it? Bye. Excellent.
Bye. I wish I was them.
And all the rooms are beachfront.
All the rooms have beachfront. This is another gorgeous.
There's a jacuzzi in every single room, every single bathroom.
All the rooms have a jacuzzi.
You get to choose if you want to have the one outside or not.
Okay. So guys, this is for romance. This is for romance, and that is one of my most favorite things when I travel. I always prefer smaller resorts that have thoughts of how to accommodate the lovers, right? Special spaces, beautiful gardens, and the beach. This beach is different from others in the Riviera Maya because it is a smaller bay and it's kind of a reservoir. So there's not many people walking. Even in this super high season, you still can enjoy some privacy.
It is true. You know what's the best part?
What is the best part?
When you get married here, you get to choose a secluded area to hold your ceremony or your reception, so there's no other guest around you. So you get your privacy, you get a beautiful decoration. We use a lot of kinds of flowers. All of them are fresh and real flowers.
So Aleli just said something that is very important. When you get married, you get to choose a private location, and you're gonna have lots of flowers. And lots of flowers because the owner is a florist.
Exactly, the owner is a florist.
The owner is a florist. That doesn't happen very often. So she really puts all her heart and her art in making it special for the bride. I would love that.
¿Qué tal la vista del mar?
¿Qué tal la vista del mar? You wanna say something, Mateo?
Yeah, let me drive.
Okay. then give me your camera.
All right. Okay, we're switching cameras. Gringo speaker here. So the idea is that if you know Akumal Bay, you can jump in the water here and be swimming with turtles in like 1 minute. There's a little tour right out here. They're on tour on turtles. They got a bunch of areas marked off down here in the north of Akumal Bay. But here on the south end of Akumal Bay, it's pretty private. And this hotel is obviously kid friendly. It doesn't feel like a big spaceship landed here. I was talking to someone recently about all-inclusive hotels, and that's sort of like a little bit of a stigma. Because hotels feel like that. All-inclusive hotels feel a little commercial and full of marble, and there's sort of like a vibe about, I mean, look at these rooms here. It's like just every room here is ocean front. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4 stories here, so there's 4 different levels, and everything feels like a, I don't know, I've heard the word Tulum vibe, but Tulum now, if you try to go there, you'll spend $900 to eat a sandwich. So if you come here, It's a little bit further to the north, and it's an all-inclusive hotel, but it doesn't look or feel like an all-inclusive hotel. I mean, look at this guy. He's chilling right here. Saul's taking pictures of him. He's like a little... This is what you have to deal with here. A little bit of a ocean front. What you say to that? Just chill. Chilling back. Aquí tenemos Ulysses, Carla in the house. ¿Quién más? Hola chicos. Ahora estamos en la bahía de Akumal Bay. And mira, look, if you leave your room, you're standing on this patio, by the way. This room is like big jacuzzi, chilling. You walk out on your patio. Every room has an ocean view. Okay, so this is your ocean view. You have your own little private little bed here. There's little private beds all over the place. Out here are these little palapa-like, you know, whatever structures they are. A little bit of shade, but it's very, very, very quaint feeling, I guess. That's what I'm getting from this place. And it's like a lot of all-inclusive hotels are built such that like these buildings go like perpendicular to the coast of the ocean. It looks like all the buildings here run parallel to the ocean. So that's something that's definitely inviting, especially if you care about the ocean view. This is just like a little bitty site visit. I know there's a little bit of wind here.
Now we're still going to wedding locations up there.
This is like, okay, so this is like their wedding spot. So this is the furthest south end of the property. They block it here. No one comes here. The wedding location.
The height makes it amazing for photos because now you have just the infinity blue ocean behind ceremony. So for me, that's a mega bonus.
So you're up on top of a hill. We're probably like 20 feet off the water here. And you look basically like a panorama all the way down to the south. And there's no one here. There's no public traffic here. There's one little random person on the beach over there. But in general, this is a private, secluded area to overlook the entire coast. And basically the sun is rising over here. And right now the sun is setting back here. We are in the winter time now. This is the only wedding location?
No, we have, right now we have two.
We have two wedding locations?
This is a backup location when it's rainy and windy.
Okay.
But it's also a venue upgrade for the reception.
Venue
it's
upgrade?
a palapa.
Venue upgrade for the reception. Doing yoga in there right now, so that's
Over
cool.
here we set a lounge for the cocktail hour.
Okay.
Right in front of the ocean. This is our principal location for ceremonies.
Principal ceremony location.
It's called Labna.
It's called Labna.
And that's also the backup location.
And that's the backup location when it rains.
Yes. It's a chapel, Catholic chapel.
This is the backup Catholic chapel when it rains. Here is the principal location. We have a blue heron out there. And basically, I mean, this area is huge. There could be hundreds of guests sitting here. Basically, I mean, you can see the scale of this. But at the end of the day, this is all the space for ceremony location. And it's the very south end of Akumal Bay. You really won't hear anybody else here. I mean, I'm looking south. I can only see like a little piece of the hotel, so you don't, again, feel like you're inside a giant spaceship made out of marble and construction. Ooh, look at this little cool spot over here for pictures. These are the sea grapes. So yeah, you can kind of go in here, and it's like now you're in the Enchanted Forest. Look at that. Whoa, this is super cool. So yeah, this is not something that you see every day. The Enchanted Forest. So yeah, we could do a lot of cool pictures in here. And it's like the temperature just went down like 100 degrees in here. It's pretty amazing.
This is a fairy tale
This is the fairy tale location.
You want to see it?
Yes.
It's my favorite.
It's her favorite. It's my favorite. I called it the Enchanted Forest. You're calling it the...
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
No, it's called tropical location.
Tropical location. Well, I'm going to call it the Enchanted Forest.
I like it.
For the
We're gonna have a wedding tomorrow. It's a big wedding.
in the Enchanted Forest.
Over here, exactly.
Ooh.
So we have a gazelle set up.
So they have it all set up over here.
It doesn't have the flowers yet, but you can see how it looks like.
Wow, that's rad. Over here?
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Getting ready for
So we go through the Enchanted Forest, and pow, you have this like unbelievably private little spot where they're making everything clean, getting everything's beautiful anyway. But
the sticks go away.
all these sticks
So people don't come
go
in.
away. They take down the ropes and they make this like a perfect setup on top of the hill. Wow. Yeah, this is your view. If you're bride and groom, you get married here, south of Akumal Bay. Excuse me, that was north. This is south over here.
This is part of the Akumal Bay, but it's not part of the all-inclusive. This area.
This is part
So
of the
this is not for
Akumal Bay.
guests. It's only for weddings.
Only for weddings, exclusively for weddings. So no guest will ever come over here to break the silence that aren't permitted on the wedding situation. This is pretty good. I mean, look at this. I don't know. Does anybody see this right over here? All this space. There's at least 50, 60 people could be right here. And you have to walk through the Enchanted Forest to arrive. And, I mean, they have, you know, Tulum vibe. Everybody was asking me about Tulum vibe. To me, this is Tulum vibe here. I'm going to put things together with sticks and rope and make it rustic. Pigeons flying, parrots flying by in the background over there. It's pretty beautiful. Caribbean Day. All these sticks go away for the ceremony, so you have this like basically hilltop view of Akumal, and it's incredible. And just right out here, 200 yards, you can swim with turtles. If we sat here and watch long enough, you will see turtles popping up because they come here every day and they feed on the seagrass in this bay every day. It's pretty amazing. So the Enchanted Forest, I like to call this the Enchanted Forest ceremony location, but that's pretty cool. Over here we set up the tables for the cocktail hour in this little extension of the Enchanted Forest. So if you can imagine, it's really shady in here and very cool. So it might be hot in the sun, and over here it's fresh, and it's just another vibe. I mean, when people ask me like the Tulum vibe, what is the Tulum vibe? This is it. This is what Tulum vibe feels like right here. You got sand dunes, you got ocean sound. I can hear the waves crashing just on the other side of the sand dunes. Right just through here there's ocean. All the space over here is just open and crystal clear, ready for someone to be chilling in. I'd like to be chilling here. Actually, I think I am chilling a little bit here right now. Does anybody have any questions? Pamela Walker has got a bucket list. Let me tell you, Pam, this place, especially when we're coming down here to the south end of the bay and going through the Enchanted Forest, wow. I mean, super cool. But yeah, this is Akumal is super special by itself. And we've never been to Akumal Bay Resort before, so this is our first little site visit here. Just getting to know the spot, talking to the people. But look at that. I mean, just like, I could do a really nice wedding photo right through these trees. You can imagine bride and groom. Boom, boom. All these are sea grapes. And these other palms here are called chit, C-H-I-Ts. Not the other one, but these are chit, palma chits. And they take a long time to grow, actually, to get to this level. So these have been here for eternity. Anyway, does anybody have any questions? Ali? Pamela looks lovely. Man, it is. It is so lovely here. Está precioso. I would like to call this place the Enchanted Forest.
I know.
So you walk through the Enchanted Forest, and over here they can set up cocktail hour, and then right here is the private Enchanted Forest ceremony location.
Imagine all this lit. with little lights at dusk. Oh my God!
Little lights lit at dusk.
And ta-da! So the Enchanted Forest and the tucked in. Beautiful ceremony. I think I just found my most favorite place to have weddings that is embraced with nature and romantic.
Yeah, the Enchanted Forest over here is pretty beautiful. So yeah, they take down the little ropes in the back and they have an opening here, and I think 50, 60 guests?
Over here?
Yeah.
Maybe 100, 120?
Maybe 120. That's a. Don't have a destination wedding and bring 100 people. I mean, you can, but like maybe a little bit less. I don't know. Make it more intimate. Make it so you can remember all the faces and hug all the people. But if you have 100 people, that's cool too.
Come on, the more the merrier.
The more the merrier.
Más fiesta, especially if they're Mexicans or Latin. Right.
Anything profundo to say? Holly, your quick opinion about this particular venue location.
I love this little spot. It's super private and you feel like you don't even hear anything. That's amazing. You just hear the ocean.
He's sharpening his machete right over here, so I hear that.
He's sharpening his machete.
Besides that,
the background music to every wedding is a dude sharpening a machete.
it feels that, I don't know, this is cool. This is definitely not the spaceship landed all-inclusive resort. And every room is waterfront, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Boom. All the buildings are parallel to the ocean and not perpendicular to the ocean.
Exactly.
So they have land here actually. So it's a big property. That's cool. That's neat. I think this place is win some points for that. But the Enchanted Forest, oh my God! Like, look at this. I mean, look at these trees. How cool is this? And what I like, what another bonus, and I'm not sure, we kind of walked over it really fast, but everywhere there's a wedding ceremony location, right next to it is like a backup spot that's covered with a palapa. And this one over here, they have a Catholic, I don't know how it's Catholic, but they have a chapel. There's like a I don't know, it's palapa covered roof, but it's definitely big space back here and right through the Enchanted Forest. It has an ocean view, so you're going to be there chilling with that. I don't know if I could go up there. Looks like I have to walk around the other side. I think we have like 0% battery left on this phone, so if it says goodbye, I apologize. But nice little, I mean, this is private. There's no one back here. This is a walk up to, oh, I guess that means I can't go. I'm gonna do it. I mean, this is pretty cool. Look at this. Walk up, background of the ocean. The only difference here is like, it's gonna be really shady and dark for pictures. So when I take pictures inside of here, it's gonna be dark. And out there it's bright where the girls are. So you can get an idea. So it's gonna be some photographic challenges in here for weddings, but just to know that there is like an interior option, and they have these plastic things for rain or incredible wind. But I mean, standing here getting married, you know, you're looking at your loved one right here, and then like you turn, oh, there's the ocean. It's nice, and it's up high, so we gotta, I mean, no guests, there's no lawn chairs, there's no people in beach area with Speedos at all. There's a sailboat right back there. The fisherman boat way back there. The Enchanted Forest right back there. I mean, I don't know, that's like 30 chairs right there. That's a whole bunch of chairs right there. And then over here, it's another little wing. So this definitely has some opportunities here. Lots of options. And I'm told there's only one wedding done per day here. So that's, sounds like opportunistic to enjoy and not have, like, there's a couple hotels where you can go to the beach and there's like a wedding here, a wedding right there, a wedding over there, and you run in high-fiving brides on the beach. You can be a bride high-fiving other brides. I mean, that has its draw to pretty much no one, but it's interesting, you know. There's one bride, one wedding, one bride and groom, or one bride and bride and one groom and groom. We're definitely gay friendly here. There's no doubt about that. So this is another wedding location here. And then these buildings are another backup plan for a reception as well. So that seems to me to be very accommodating. All right. Vamos acabando ese tour, ¿no? Creo que vamos a perder la pila en ese celular porque no hay. And I'm going to talk quiet because this is the room where there's yoga, people doing yoga things, but they said it's a huge space for interior backup for rain. So if it's raining and your wedding is inside, you're here and it's just a quick view. Pow, ocean. So you don't leave the ocean for a rain day here. Think about it. And plus, who cares? If it rains, we're going to come out and take pictures in the rain anyway. I haven't seen our rainy pictures. Anyway. Alright, so I'm going to say goodbye. We've about finished our tour here. So you can get an idea of the place. Have a good one. There we go. My name is Matt. I'm with Sol, Polly, and we're touring the hotel, getting an idea of Akumal Bay Beach Resort. Alright, peace out.